Okay, so tomorrow I have a game, so come with me as I do my priming session to make sure I'm ready to go. Just starting off with 2 minutes on the elliptical, just to get the raised part of my wrap warm up really going. So currently doing some stretch, just to get my hips and groin looser than they would be without, as I've suffered a couple torn groins over the years, and it's just not a fun injury to have. Suffered one most recently um, in March, but played on it for the rest of the game, which was so smart. Um, but yeah, really just important to get your groin warmed up, especially as a man, as men are actually more likely to get groin injuries, just like women are more likely to get ACL injuries because of our hip shapes. And then back to lunge, and then sit back into the lunge. World's greatest stretch. Sit through that arm. Nice deep stretch. Now, we go same this side. 10 push-ups, just to potentiate the muscles, get them used to pushing some weight in this session before we go into the priming session, which is essentially just a big warm-up. Okay, so my first set is a superset. Hand cleans and pogos first in the superset. However, I'm just gonna warm up my hand cleans now, and then get actually into the superset. Okay, so now it's time for my actual supersets. Got two sets of two supersets, so two sets of pogos and two sets of cleans. I'm gonna go 50 kilos overall on the cleans, just so I can move the weight quickly rather than like trying to get really heavy, and that's just not getting the result that I want out of today's session. That felt good. The weight felt like that moved pretty easy. That's what today's session's meant to be. So now I have at least 3 minutes rest between my sets, just so we prevent all the localized fatigue that you'd get during like a hypertrophy session. So really trying to avoid that because I don't want to be sore tomorrow. So if you do want to see a video on primer days and explain what they are, why you do them, and how you do them, there is a video on my channel where I've got an explanation of how you do that and everything like that. I've also got a example session that I made for a hooker in rugby. So if you're a hooker in rugby, use it. Have that as a free resource. But yeah, this is just what I'm doing for my game tomorrow as a quarterback / wide receiver player in American football. So yeah, two sets of five. Just going to move 50 kilos as quickly as possible. Okay, so now we have split stance quarter squats. I'm going pretty light. I'm going 110 kilos just to really move that weight. Obviously, again, not to tire myself out. That's the common thing, and not tiring yourself out. That's why I'm sweaty, just because it's hot, not because I'm tired in any way like that. This looks like a really odd setup when you're in a squat racket. It actually makes sense, but it's not. It doesn't feel like a squat rack that I'm used to. Yeah, so I've got 2 sets of this. I forgot to say, but yeah, 2 sets of that. Okay, so now I've pull-ups. I'm going to do 2 sets of 5. If you can't do pull-ups easily enough that you need to today without like fatigue or anything, then use a band, wrap a band around here, and then attach it to your feet. However, I don't need that, so I'm just going to go straight into it. Okay, so now we've got banded kettlebell walks. Basically, going to work on the stabilising muscles in my shoulders for tomorrow. Also, just makes them stronger anyway. So I do these at least once a week, just to reduce the amount of dislocations that I might have. Never had one before, touch wood, but doing these will help prevent dislocations. Not completely, but will strengthen the muscles around your shoulder joint. Okay, basically, the mic was turned off again because I'm an idiot and keep making this mistake. But basically, if this video has helped you and you're a quarterback or a wide receiver or just an athlete in general, if this helped you today, please like and subscribe for more S&C content.